Hi, these are the mechanical key which we are using on a regular basis, but I have a new one for you which you can use it and configure and change its sensitivity. These are the touch key which we can use them for our project based on need because they have configuration. You can change it. Let's see how do they work and how we can change the configuration of this key. Let's go. So this is the touch key and I will show you what are the differences between this one and the mechanical one and how you can configure this one for your project. So this is the touch key. And these are the pins. You need the pin header to solder over here, and you have ground input or output one, and we have the VCC which is working with the 5 volts. And this is the back side of the key touch, and this is the front side. So on the front side we have the touch sensitive area which you touch it with your finger. Then we have on the back side the LED that indicates whether you have touched the key or not. We have also the sensitive adjustment terminal which you can control the sensitivity of this module with the capacitor. Okay. Also we have the A and B which you can configure it. So how do you do that? Actually there are 2 solar pads and whether you connect them with the wiring and soldering or not. And also here we have the IC which is located the IC TTP223. Now let's see how the configuration of A and B is working. We have the A and B, the pads are not connected together. So this configuration actually is when you are buying your touch key from this store, it has this configuration. So the logical of this touch key is actually always low. When you touch this key, the logics become on, and after that is going to 0. The next one is that when the A is open, it means it's not connected, and B is closed, it's connected. So this one, the logical of this touch key is always low. When you touch it, it becomes on, high, and after that it remains high until the next touch. The next one is that when we have the A is closed and B is open, the 2 pad area of the A are connected with the wiring. So how this one is working in the circuit actually, so this the logic of this key is actually high, and when you touch the key it becomes 0 and again it becomes high. This is exactly the opposite of the first configuration when both of them are open. The next one, when A and B both are closed, it means 2 pad area of both A and B are connected with wiring. So how this one is working? So this one, the logic is always high, and when you touch it, it becomes low. It remains low until the next touch. So now we know about the configuration of the A and B, and now you know the difference between this one and the mechanical one, and how you can control it and how you can use it in your project, in your industry. When you are, for example, designing a new equipment, you know you have this option to put on your equipment also. Now let's see how the circuit of the TTP223 is actually working. So it has VCC, which is connected to the 5 volts. We have the signal one, which is connected to the LED, and we have also the pull down resistor. So this is actually the circuit of the TTP223. Now we want to know the circuit of the whole touch key and how does it work. So as we know, I have told you we have 3 pin area over here, which we use the pin header here. So one of them is connected to the ground, the other one is connected to the IC, and the other one is connected to the 5 volts. And here is the touchpad area also, and these are the A and B as we have talked about, and we can change the configuration of the A and B, change the operation of the touch key. Now you know about the circuit, you know how to change the configuration of the touch key. Now let's go to the lab to see how do the touch key working in the real world.